I delivered a baby during my flight. The airline banned me for life. Ever wondered what happens when someone yells, "Is there a doctor on board?" At 36,000 feet last month I found out. I am an OBGYN with 12 years of experience flying from Chicago to London for my sister's wedding. 3 hours into the flight, a flight attendant's voice came over the intercom asking if there were any medical professionals on board. I raised my hand expecting someone with chest pain or maybe a panic attack. Instead, I was rushed to the back of the plane where a young woman was lying across 3 seats clearly in active labor. She was traveling alone, 34 weeks pregnant, and had been cleared to fly by her doctor. Her water had broken an hour earlier, but she'd been too embarrassed to alert the crew. "The baby's coming now," she whispered, gripping my hand. "I can feel it. I delivered over 1,000 babies in my career, the never at 36,000 feet over the Atlantic with nothing but a first aid kit and a terrified flight attendant named Mark who kept repeating. I asked for clean towels, gloves from the first aid kit, and shoelaces from a passenger's sneakers. Another passenger, a retired nurse, volunteered to assist. We created as much privacy as possible using airline blankets while I assessed the situation. She was fully dilated. This baby wasn't waiting for an emergency landing. "What's your name?" I asked the mother. "Elena," she said, between contractions. "This wasn't supposed to happen for another month." "Well, Elena, your baby has other plans. I need you to push when I tell you." 20 minutes later, amid the hum of jet engines and the stunned silence of nearby passengers, a perfectly healthy baby girl was born. The cabin erupted in applause when they heard her first cry. The pilot had been in contact with medical services on the ground and diverted to Shannon, Ireland, where an ambulance was waiting. Before Elena was wheeled away, she grabbed my hand. "What's your name?" she asked. "I want her middle name to be after you," I told her, and we exchanged information. I continued to London, exhausted but elated. The flight crew thanked me profusely, and the captain announced I would receive lifetime premium status for my assistance. Passengers kept buying me drinks I was too tired to consume. 2 weeks later, back home in Chicago, I received a certified letter from the airline's legal department. Instead of the promised premium status, I was informed that I had violated airline policy by performing unauthorized medical procedures on board, and was banned from flying with them for life. Apparently, their liability insurance only covered basic first aid, and by delivering the baby despite being a licensed physician responding to an emergency, I had exposed them to undue legal risk. I posted about this on my professional social media, not expecting much. Medical associations, legal experts, and thousands of outraged people demanded the airline explain themselves. 3 days later, the airline CDO called personally to apologize. The ban was lifted, I received actual lifetime premium status, and they made a substantial donation to a maternal health charity in my name. Baby Sophia is doing wonderfully, and yes, my name is her middle name. Sometimes doing the right thing comes with unexpected turbulence, but I'd make the same choice every time, even at 36,000 feet with nothing but shoelaces and airline blankets, because some moments remind us why we became doctors in the first place.